What's a useful tool website you're surprised more people don't know about? My fridge food. If you're ever in need of recipe ideas but only have a few random ingredients in your fridge, My Fridge Food suggests recipes based on what you have. This so that get recommendations on the best glue to use when sticking different materials together. Pick your OS, hit F12 and leave your workspace to a never-ending Windows etc. update. Just make sure you disable any screensavers. 10-minute mail. Get a temporary email address and inbox if a website requires you to make an account but don't want to use your real ones. This one is related to US politics, but every state has a website where you can bypass the political commentary and look at exactly what your lawmakers are doing. Google state legislature, and follow the links. That'll help you keep track of local politics. At the national level, there's ProPublica Represent, website for streaming movies and TV shows that doesn't require you to sign in or give any information. You can listen to thousands of radio stations from all over the world. Photopea is a Photoshop clone that is free and runs in a browser. You can open and save PSDs just like actual Photoshop. Part of the screen is just ads but it's free, and there's a Chrome extension that removes the ads and make the website run full screen. Has a bunch of FBI crime data. You can see how much crime is in your city. Just youre.com. No meandering, no verbose life stories, no breadcrumbing fun, no pop-ups. Cuts to the chase. I just recently found Goblin Tools Formalizer and was where has this been all my life as someone who has a hard time properly writing emails. Do apps count? If they do, be my eyes. Sighted people can volunteer to help blind visually impaired people, and it's wonderful. I've asked about expiration dates on milk or juice or something else, which bottle is conditioner, and many other things. Very helpful. Control X, Control V, Control C. Utterly flabbergasted when I realized how many people who use a computer daily are not familiar with those shortcuts. Reddit. I can just add Reddit at the end of my search and have people realize 5 and have so many different opinions and answers which are straight to point. Also there's news, information, memes. Just Think of Something offers a ton of classical literature books in a very nice online format. Another tool that has been pretty useful is podcast apps because they offer them for free without sign up, unlike audiobook apps. It bypasses paywalls on news sites. Obviously you're still free to pay for access to organizations you want to support, but this is dead useful when you want to know what some tabloid is saying. AdSpeak Exchange. Raw data from aircraft transponders to see who is above your head without delay. It teaches you the right way to spell things. I'm only half joking about this. I'm a graphic designer and the following sites made my job a lot easier. Converts images and various files to the format you want quickly and for free. Removes the background of an image. Yes, I'm from Russia and these are Russian links. I don't know if they will open in other countries. I use this website when I am looking for colors for some coding I am doing. It's helpful as it gives every possible way to code the color as well as hues, tints, complementary colors for the particular color you are looking at. HTML CSS Color Online. It's a third-party website that connects you with independent contractors. I've hired a personal trainer, a guitar teacher, and I've hired 2 different resume writers from it. It doesn't share your direct contact info until you've negotiated and agreed on a rate. You can take a bunch of college classes and even get certified for certain things in IT. They have an app works pretty good too. The certificates you pay for, but good amount of classes are free without the certificate. Capitalize My. I never get capitalization right in titles. So I just use that. Everything from void tools to finally find all the documents that the Windows search bar doesn't show you. It scans your hard drive for a couple of seconds on startup and then you can find everything you searched for in an instant. So useful, and it saved me multiple days of headache to find what I need on my cluttered PC. Helps you break down big tasks into smaller steps. Great for ADHD. This one I've been using a lot recently. Any news or scientific article behind a paywall no longer bothers me. One of those screwdrivers that has a flashlight on one end and screwdriver on the other with the part you unscrew with multiple screwdriver heads. I keep one in my car and kitchen. The one where you tick boxes to install a bunch of programs at once, after getting a new computer or reformatting. Wish I could remember it. Find the income of people with a US government job, local, state, teacher, hospitals, fire rescue, police etc. Youglish, great website to improve English and other languages pronunciation. Wayback Machine. It's a website of archived internet pages, content, and might just still have the thing that you think was removed, scrubbed, paywalled etc. Watch loads of movies and TV shows 100 free. Download free games PC. Hope this helps somebody. Good collection of various exercise advice. Without the bro science or weight loss industry BS, Xmarina has a database of details about cell phones. Soundy eyes can copy playlists and libraries between music streaming services, and keep backups. Just Watch keeps track of which streaming services are showing which movies and TV shows. Down Detector. It helps you see if a website is down. YouTube, TikTok, Roblox. After the forest fires in Canada blowing smoke across the US today, I saw this earlier in a post about it. Just type in your zip code, then you get the air quality report. Something I never thought about until I had to paste in a URL, and it gets rid of the dumb backstory and fluff, and distills a web page down to just the recipe and a pic. Littler books. Most non-fiction books' main points can be summed in a few minutes, and this website does a really good job of it. And it's free, although I paid to have all the summaries in one file. Before fact-checking was a thing, this site would prove, or disprove conspiracy theories. This whole post, and some of the comments in here are giving me major ad scam vibes. The way is complimenting the website listed, the account history. Seems like a major ad marketing strategy for different websites. Beware. Seems very sketchy. It's become a lot more popular in the last couple of years, but Canva is an incredibly user-friendly graphic design website app for non-graphic designers. There is a free pro version for non-profits, which is really helpful for those small orgs on a shoestring budget. World Time Buddy if you work with people across the country and globe. It shows you the local times for any location to help schedule meetings. This is me personally, but I just love using Waifu2x. It's perfect for making art and photos bigger and better looking. People should really consider using it when they're a huge art collector like me. For cyclists, this map helps find bike parking around a destination. You can use Reddit to see how long you last in a subreddit before pissing off a mod and getting banned. Is a TLDR for terms of service on various websites. You can add it as an extension to your browser, or visit the site to quickly check the tools in a quick way that highlights any problematic stuff. In Windows, Resume, a tool that is a part of Windows without need to install anything and that tells you which application holds which file. Mail disposable email service. It helps avoid spam emails. I often have to look up research reports that are gated, and this helps me avoid constantly being emailed by sales reps. NoScript add-on for some browsers that blocks JavaScript, with the option to choose which scripts should be allowed on the pages you visit. Removes paywalls from news articles online. Not 100% effective, but works a lot of the time. Googlish, it improves your English pronunciation. You just insert the words you want to hear and the site shows you the pronunciation of the word in several YouTube videos. An excellent resource to learn about doses in kids and adults, expected effects, side effects, and my favorite, the interaction checker, where you can put in a list of medications to check for major, intermediate, or minor interactions with each other or with certain foods. Guide for PC building components that are reasonable, economical to put together when shopping for components. It's based on what total price you want to end up spending. It's updated often and I've referenced it for myself and many others for years. View old backups of websites. Amazing for when you find a dead link on a forum that potentially has an answer to your question, or when you find an image that was once hosted on TinyPix or other defunct image sharing site, etc. I thought it was pretty well known, but just recently I recommended it to a friend who found it useful. Copy and paste a paywalled article, hit the button and hey presto! Paywall removed. I'm pretty internet savvy, but I just found the Wayback Machine on a few days ago. It's really interesting to go back and see snapshots of websites from 10 to 20 years ago. Move mouse. My work computer automatically closes after a few minutes. Can't change this and I have to log in again, which is annoying if I have to go make a snack, use the bathroom, etc. Every 30 seconds it just takes over your mouse and does a quick circle so your computer stays open. IWFH, so maybe this isn't a good idea if you're in a place with security concerns or shitty co-workers. Easy way to split expenses with a group of people and track what gets paid back and when. No sign up required. I use it for all my friends' birthday expenses. Check your local library website. The Ottawa PL has an online resource section that has tons of websites that the library pays for memberships. Genealogy websites, Creative Bug, which is a site that has tons of knitting, quilting, tutorials, and a plethora of various resources. Some even have language courses online and free for their members. It's a useful site for anyone interested in seeing how the wind and weather works. It shows the results of a global meteorological model with animations and the ability to view a bunch of different things like temperature, wind, clouds, air quality, etc.